Can you actually win playing online slots if you master the game? As most of you know, slot machines are based on luck rather than skill. But influencing luck is not completely outside of our control. It also comes down to knowing the rules of the game that we are playing, so we can maximize our exposure to get lucky while mitigating the risks. So in this video we are breaking down all the common slot rules, function and handy tips that will help you become a more sophisticated player, and hopefully a lucky one at that, plus what common beginner mistakes you should avoid. Gambling is best done when it's purely for fun and when you remain conscious of the risk of losing what you have invested. Please be responsible, don't gamble as a means to make money, and if it's causing you problems, please visit begambleaware.org. With endless styles and themes, the amount of slots can become overwhelming at first, but the good news is that the mechanics of most slots remain the same. The basics of most slots consist of reels and rows of symbols, and to win, you need to land symbols in a pattern that matches the slot's paylines, which are the pattern that pays out money. Pretty simple. The winning patterns are predetermined by the slot's developer and differ depending on what slots you play. But you can always find these patterns by navigating into the rules section of the slot that you are playing. Within the rules, you also find this Paytable, which displays how many of the same symbol you need to unlock a win. So now you might be thinking, do I need to land both the specific number of same symbols and on a specific pattern to win? And for most slots, the answer is yes. A certain amount of matching symbols found in the Paytable must land on adjacent positions on a line from left to right, aka on the payline. Here's an example inside the popular slot Book of Dead. By easily navigating into the Paytable, we find that we need a minimum of 2 of these symbols on any of the 10 paylines listed beneath. Now inside the Paytable, we also find details about special symbols. These are often referred to as scatters and wilds. Wild symbols substitute for any other symbol needed to unlock a winning combination, and scatter symbols unlock special bonus games that also are referred to as free spins, and it's often during these free spin bonus games that people unlock the big wins. Scatter usually unlock a bonus game regardless of their positioning, but you usually need at least 3 or more. Now, most beginners usually start playing by just cluelessly rooting for profitable numbers to appear without knowing what's going on and why. But you now know that checking the Paytable first is a crucial step to understand what's going on. Congratulations, you're now well on your way to become a more sophisticated slots player. Before playing a slot for real money though, it can be very useful to play in demo mode first. This way you can familiarize yourself with the rules without investing any money. You can try most slots for free in demo mode on our website slotfacts.com. Now that we covered the basics, let's go a level deeper and talk about odds, risk management and some slot strategies that will teach you how to play slot machines and win by increasing your odds. The odds in slots is always going to be in favor of the casino. Surprise, surprise, that's how their business remains profitable. While the casino usually take a cut around 4%, the remaining 96% left is the return to play rate, also known as the game's RTP. The RTP basically indicates how much a slot pays out. But it's important to understand that this is a theoretical rate based on millions of spins. So a game with 96% RTP does not necessarily guarantee you a payback of $96 if you invest $100. The volatility, also known as the game's variance, is another important aspect in combination with the RTP, because it refers to the way payouts are allocated. A game with high volatility is all about big wins that take place on rare occasions, and a game with lower volatility will pay out smaller wins but more frequently. So if you're in the mood for building up some momentum by getting frequent wins, don't mind if they are a little bit smaller, you should seek out a game with lower volatility. When you're playing, you might be thinking, how can I trust that this game is fair? What if somebody is tinkering with the results? The slot industry uses a function called the random number generator, RNG. This function is what ensures that each spin is random and determined by chance. It keeps both the online casino and player from being unable to influence the outcome of a spin. The RNG is basically the technical element that ensures that everything is fair. How to play slot machines and win. Number 1. Leverage welcome bonuses. Welcome bonuses is not only a marketing strategy for online casinos, it's also the most effective way to get leverage for your money when playing online slots. Since there is a lot of different online casinos to choose from, you might as well take advantage of a good welcome promotion if you're planning to make a deposit. Just make sure that the bonus requirements are favorable. You can check out the list with the best online casino bonuses linked in the description. Number 2. Be disciplined. I know you want the magic bullet strategy that makes you $1 million, and trust me, if I had it, I would be doing it right now instead of teaching you about it. No offense. But this is a slot fact. One of the most common beginner mistakes is to start playing without setting a budget and profit target. And this is why it's so important. Even if you end up making a profit when playing, which is quite likely to happen, you will probably lose it all because you're having too much fun, until you don't. And then you will be chasing back the fun all the way until everything is lost. Slots are designed to spike your dopamine with wins, and once they got you hooked, it can be very hard to know when to stop, especially if you don't set predetermined limits. So before you start playing, set goals for exactly how much you can afford to lose and when it's time to collect the profits, and stick to them. Alright, now you understand the mechanics of slots better than most. And if you want to begin to leverage some welcome bonuses right away, you can check out the link in the description. Best of luck, and please comment below if you found this video helpful. And subscribe to Slot Facts to stay updated with slot news, reviews, tips and strategies.